particular All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put everybody on mute. If at any time you want to talk or say anything, just unmute yourself. But I'm just going to put you guys on mute so everyone can hear me clearly. All right, so good afternoon, everybody. In case you don't remember, I am Miss Cell. Today, we are going to need all your resistance bands. So you need your power bands. These are your power bands, the bigger, longer ones. And you'll also need your activation bands, the smaller ones. Today is not going to be quite as intense as it was on Monday. We're going to do a little bit more strength-based training. So that's why we're going to use our resistance bands pretty much for the whole thing. You'll also need your yoga mats. We are going to do a little bit more yoga today and more stretching afterwards as well. So we are going to do it in a different format. We are going to do it kind of with some timing. So you have an idea. We're going to do each movement 2 times, 35 seconds on, and then you're going to get 25 seconds of rest. If at any time you need to rest, of course, you can take that rest and also stay hydrated. So make sure you have your water bottle as well. I'm going to show you all the movements that we're going to do. So we're going to do 9 different movements in our little our workout with the resistance bands. And then I will show you every time we go back to that movement, I will give you cues and give you for like ways of how to do it in best form, okay? So the first movement we're going to do is just fast feet, wide and narrow, to get our bodies warmed up. The second movement we're going to do is a low lateral squat. So you're going to use your activation bands for this. Don't forget you've got different levels. So you should be able to use the higher level resistance band because we're doing legs. Legs are usually stronger. You're going to come down low in your squat. Keep the weight in your heels, push your bottom back. And we're going to take 2 steps to the side and then 2 steps to the other side. You're going to try to stay down nice and low. Number 3 is a standing chest glide. So you've got 2 different bands. The orange one's the lighter one, the red one's the heavier one, or more resistance. You kind of decide which one's more suitable for you. But the red one you mainly use more for legs, and with the orange one, it may change. Some areas you might be stronger than others. So this one you're going to bring behind your back. You're going to stay standing, and then we're going to push our hands away from us and open up the chest. You're going to keep the arms at shoulder height. So you guys, while I'm doing these demos, give these exercises a go so you can kind of figure out which band and what color you're going to use, okay? Next is frog squat. So the frog squat, you don't need any resistance bands. You're going to come down, heels flat, feet are going to be a little bit wide, and you're going to come down low in your squat and then start to straighten in the back of the legs. So that's going to work your hamstrings in the back of your legs. The next one we're going to do is a power band seated row. So you're going to sit down on your bottom and extend your legs. You're going to put the power band around your feet. And then depending on how much resistance you want, you're going to bring your hands nice and wide. First, we're going to do a wide row. So bring your hands wide. Elbows come out, and then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other, so we're working the back muscles. So you can have your legs straight or knees bent, it's up to you, but you can actually adjust the resistance by how tight you hold those bands. The next one is a wide sumo squat with a curl. So you're going to step into your power band, bring your feet nice and wide, heels in, toes out, and then you're going to do an underhand grip with your power band. You're going to squat first, and then as you exhale, you're going to do a bicep curl, bringing your hands all the way up to your shoulders. Next is a bent over tricep extension. So this one, you're going to step on your power band with your heels. You're going to bend your knees. Back is nice and straight, but you're going to hold your belly button in nice and tight. And then you're going to lift and extend the arms. So you're going to bend at the elbows, keep the elbows nice and close to the body, and try to extend it up. This is going to work your triceps, the back of your arms. Then we have the power band low rear delt fly.
So basically, you're just going to hold your power band in front of you, a little bit lower than shoulder height, and then you're going to try to open up your hands. And you're going to focus on squeezing the shoulder blades as you open it. So again, you adjust the resistance by bringing your hands wider or closer together. And then the last one is going to use your activation bands again. We're going to do a standing kickback. So you're going to stay grounded through one foot, keep that knee slightly bent, then you're going to straighten in the other leg and flex through the leg and lift it up as high as you can. So we're working the glutes with this one. We're doing 2 sets of everything, so then you'll go to the other side. All right, let's get ready. Come on up. Let's do a bit of a warm up first. Get our body nice and warm. So let's start with some high knees, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Let's go. If you don't want to run, you're just going to step instead, okay? So remember your breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right, let's do some jumping jacks. Nice and light on the toes, soften the knees. Again, if you don't want to jump, you're going to do this instead. Let's change to a shuffle abduction. So shuffle the feet and then open up the knees nice and high and the hips. This is our warm up. All right, let's come down and do some mountain climbing. Shoulders in line with the wrist. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Bottom stays down. You can do this fast or slow. All right, now bend the knees as much as you need to touch the floor or touch your toes, and then extend in the back of the legs. Warming up the hamstrings. All right, let's get ready. So first one is the fast feet, narrow to wide. We're gonna do this for 35 seconds. Come on up. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Fast feet. Keep your knees bent. Go wide and narrow. Good. Nice, Lauren. Good, Sierra. Nice, Aksa. Go, Miss Janet. Keep going. We still got 15 more seconds. So try to keep moving the whole time. And again, remember your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we're going to do that one more time, and then we're going to do the next exercise. Whew, how's everybody feeling? We should be pretty warmed up now. So the good thing is today you got a lot of extra rest time. So feel free to have a drink or give yourself a little stretch if that feels good too. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One more time. Let's go. Let's go. Fast feet. Keep the knees bent so we look after our knees and joints. And move the arms as well. Good. Nice job, Guadalupe. All right, we're halfway. Keep it going, keep it going. Remember your breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Your muscles need oxygen to keep moving, so it's always good to focus on your breath whenever you're doing exercise. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, you can grab a drink if you want to, but grab your activation bands. So you decide which one. We're gonna do that low squat. I'm gonna use my heavy ones. Your colors are gonna be a little bit different to mine, okay? So just choose which one you feel comfortable with. All right, so this one is we're gonna come down, take 2 steps, stay down and take 2 steps. Let's go, let's start. So try to keep your heels down the whole time. Your abs are engaged. Pull up belly button into the spine. This is gonna burn the legs and the glutes. If you need to rest for a second, come up, count to 3, and then come straight back down. See if you can stay down the whole time. Keep your chest up, okay? And try to breathe. When you exhale, try to do it at the harder part of the movements. 5 more seconds. Woo, my legs are burning already. And rest. Whew. All right, so we got 25 seconds of rest. Again, focus on that breathing. Slow down your breath and your heart rate. We're gonna do this one more time, then we're gonna change the exercise. Whew. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up, down, sideways, up. Okay, good. All right, let's go again. Come on down. Keep that chest up. Bring the feet nice and wide, and then bring them together. Keep the heels down the whole time. Good. The lower you get, the more you're gonna feel this one really working. So you decide on the level and how much you want to work. So make sure your bottom's back a little bit more for me, Laurent. Slow it down. So today is all about resistance and really good form. There we go. Good. Only 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Come on up. Take your activation bands off. Have a rest and catch your breath. All right, next you need your power bands, your longer ones. You could use the orange or the red. If you're not used to doing resistance stuff, use the orange, okay? Bring it behind your chest, behind your back. Place your hands here. Open up the arms as far as you can, and then open up the chest. So keep your hands at shoulder height. Exhale when you open up the arms. And keep a slight bend in the elbows as well. So notice, So notice how this feels in the body. You should be able to feel a good amount of resistance. If you're using the orange band like I am and it feels really easy, then change to the red band when we go to the next set, okay? All right, rest for a moment. So I've got it behind my back and you're keeping it close together, okay? The hands are inside. All right, let's try it again. So you want it below the shoulders, okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Open up the chest, open up the arms. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Your hands can be facing each other, like so. And the back is nice and straight. Remember your breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale with the hard part of the movement. Okay, guys. So keep that tension under the whole time. So you're not bending your elbows and then opening. You're actually keeping a very slight bend in the elbows and just opening up the arms. And rest. All right, put your power bands down. We're doing frog squats next. So I'm just going to demonstrate first while you're resting. Feet are going to be nice and wide so that your heels stay down and grounded. You're going to bring your hands together. Elbows are inside the knees or on the knees. And then you're going to extend up without coming all the way up. You're just going to straighten the legs as much as you can. Come on down. Let's go. So if you get down as low as you can. Bend your knees as much as you need, but open up the feet so the heels stay grounded. And then you're going to lift your hips and then try to extend it up. But your feet don't move, and your body, your chest and back doesn't move. You're going to feel it working all in the back of your legs, okay? Get in nice and deep. Exhale as you extend up and push your thighs back. And rest. Woo. Take it out. You can stretch a little bit in between while we're resting if you want, or grab a quick drink. We got 10 more seconds. We're going to do that one more time. How's everybody feeling? Still good? Okay, sideways. All right, let's come down. Come on. Frog squats. Keep those heels grounded. Straighten in the back of the legs. Exhale every time you straighten and lift the hips. So it doesn't matter if you straighten all the way or halfway. Just go wherever you are at. Keep going, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Good, Lauren. Nice, Miss Janet. Good, Sierra. I can't quite see you, Aksa, but I'm sure you're working hard. Keep going for 7 more seconds, guys. Keep going. Nice, Guadalupe, and rest. All right, shake out the legs. You're going to grab your power band again. We're going to take a seat on the floor. Oops. Come and take a seat, and you're going to put your power band around your feet. So your feet are going to stay about hip width distance, or maybe a little bit wider to give you more resistance. Hands are going to be wide. Sit up nice and tall, and then elbows come out. Let's go. Let's move. Exhale as those elbows come up and out. So pretend you've got a pencil in between your shoulder blades, and you're trying to squeeze that pencil with your shoulder blades. That's going to make you activate your back muscles even more. And adjust your hands as much as you need. You want to feel every rep. There we go, rest. We're going to do one more set. So you can adjust your feet by making it wider. You adjust the resistance by making your feet wider, or your hands can also be held closer together near your feet. So you decide, the more you loosen it, the less resistance you're going to have. All right, pick it up. Let's do it again in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. If you're tall, I'm short, so if you're tall, you may need to do this with bent knees as well. If you're short like me, you can keep your legs bent or straight. So chest stays up, back is nice and long. Exhale as those elbows come out. And remember to squeeze the shoulder blades. Good, 7 more seconds, guys. You're doing a great job. 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, next one, we're gonna do a wide sumo squat with a curl. So you're gonna need the power bands again. You can keep the same one or change it, but you're gonna step on it super wide, heels in, toes out. And then your hands are gonna be under grip, underhand grip, because we're gonna do bicep curls. So stand on your power bands, get ready. Let's come down into your squat. And as you come up, do a curl. Keep those elbows close to the body. Exhale as you come up for your curl. Good, so again, you decide how tight or how much resistance you want by adjusting your hands on those resistance bands. Ensure when you come down, the knees track in the same direction as the toes. We always want to look after our joints. And remember your breathing. Exhale every time you come up. Great job, everybody. Keep the back nice and straight and rest. So rest for 25 seconds. We're going to do that again. Whew. Don't forget to have a drink whenever you need. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. Reset your feet if you got out of it. So nice and wide if you can, heels in, toes out. If you're tall, you may not be able to go quite too wide. All right, let's go. Squat, and then bicep curl. So ensure that your heels are down the whole time. If your heels start to come up, push your bottom back a little bit more and maybe go a little bit wider. It's much safer on your knees to do it this way, and also make sure muscles work more, which is what we want. All right, 8 more seconds. Great job, everybody. When you come down, keep your back straight. Look straight forward. You're not coming down like this. Your back is straight up and down. Rest. All right, keep your power bands. You can go to the lighter one if you went to a heavy one. What you're gonna do is put it behind you, and you're gonna step on your power band. Then your hands are gonna come directly behind you. You're gonna bend your knees, back is straight, and then you're gonna lift and extend up. Let's go. So elbows stay in. This is gonna work the back of your legs, your triceps, back of your arms. The back of your arms. So elbows stay close to the body, and then lift and extend up. Exhale every time you lift up. Can you guys feel that one working? Keep it going, keep it going. So elbows in, lift straight up. The higher you lift and the more you're pulling that resistance band, the more you're gonna feel your triceps right here working. Keep going for 4 seconds. Elbows stay close, guys. Elbows stay close, and then lift up. Rest. I'm sweating. All right. Let's do it again. Get ready in 4 seconds. So hold it behind you, bend the knees, and then lift those arms up. So it's not a big lift, but keep those elbows nice and close to the body. The more you keep your elbows in, the more you're gonna feel those muscles working. There we go, good job. Good, guys, keep that chest up. Keep extending up. Good. There we go. 10 more seconds, keep it going, guys, keep it going. So elbows in, extend up, and hold the power bands in your hand. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. All right, we've got 2 more exercises. We're gonna have a rest after that, and then we're gonna do a little bit of core work. So we want a power bands again. This time you're gonna hold it in both hands and bring it just below your chest. And then you're just gonna open up the arms, focusing on the shoulders to do the work. Let's go. Exhale every time you open up the arms a little bit. So have your arms straight in front of you, just below your shoulders, and you're trying to hold the resistance band and you're trying to stretch this resistance band. You're gonna feel your shoulders working. So you want your arms at least a little wider than shoulder width apart. And then you decide how hard you want to make it. So Laurent, keep your hands straight in front of you like this. Straighten the arms, straighten the arms. Yeah, straighten your arms, yep. And then just open it, but keep it straight. There we go. All right, rest for 20 seconds. Do you guys feel that one working your shoulders? If you don't feel it, bring your hands closer together. If it's feeling like really sore, then bring your hands a little bit wider. You decide how tight or how much resistance you want. We're gonna do that one more time. You ready? Arms straight in front of you. All right, let's go now. Open up the arms a little bit, but keep the resistance bands in your hand. There we go. Exhale. So you don't need to bring the resistance bands or your hands that close. Keep it apart. And what you want to do is try to open it even more. Yep. So keep your hands wider, Laurent. Keep your hands wider. Bring your hands closer into the resistance band. See how I've got some extra at the end? Straighten it up and then open. Keep it there. Open. Right here, sorry. Right here, open. All right, rest. Okay, we got one more, then we're gonna have a little break. We got your activation bands again, so put these around your thighs. We're gonna work the legs and the glutes. And you're going to bend into one knee, and then you're going to straighten the back leg. Let's go. Flex through the feet. If you're feeling unbalanced, you can hold a table or a chair in front of you. Otherwise, you're going to lift that leg as high as you can, and it's up just above your knees or a little bit higher. So we're going to stay on the one side, and then we're going to try the other side. So really push through the heel, keep flexing the toes. So you're flexing the toes up towards your shins, and that keeps the legs activated. Good. So Laurent, just bring your activation band a little higher above the knees. Nice, yeah, rest guys, have a rest. There we go, good. And then we're gonna do the other side. So opposite leg now, okay? We still got 10 seconds. All right, stay super strong in that standing leg. That standing leg can be a little bit bent, but the leg that's lifting, try to keep that straight. Let's go. And the higher you lift the leg, the more you're going to feel that resistance as well. So again, same thing with your activation bands. If you found it super easy, then maybe change to a heavier resistance band. Good, we got 15 seconds left. And do it with some control. So you really feel every movement. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, have a rest. Grab a drink. You've got 1 minute to hydrate. And then we're going to do a 1 minute plank before we do a bit of yoga. So grab your mats ready for that as well. How is everybody feeling? So just while you're resting, I'm going to show you the different variations of your plank. You choose which one you want to do. You don't have to do it the same as me. So shoulders are going to be directly in line with the wrists. You're going to push through the heels and try to keep your bottom up. Push the floor away from you. So there's that version, or there's this version on your knees, on your elbows. So shoulders in line with the elbows. You're going to hold that one. You can do this on an incline as well, right here. The same thing. And if at any stage you need to, you can do it on your knees, but keep your bottom down so it keeps your abs activated. All right, you've got 10 more seconds. We're going to try to hold our plank for 1 whole minute. If at any stage you need to rest for a second, put your knees down, count to 3 or 4, and then come back up. Let me just get my timer. Ready to go. All right, are we ready? Come on down. You decide which one you want to do. You don't have to do the same as me. Choose one of the ones that I just showed you. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold your plank. You can do it on your hands, or you can do it on your elbows, on your knees, or on an incline. Try to keep the shoulders directly above the elbows or directly above the hands if you're doing it on your wrist. Keep pulling that belly button into the spine. You might start shaking, and that's a good thing. That means you're working the abs. And remember your breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We're halfway. So see if you can stay up the whole time. Stay strong. Woo. All right, we got 20 more seconds. So keep your neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Look a little bit forward and down so you're not pulling on the neck. All right, almost there. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Sit your bottom back. Let's come into a child's pose for a moment. Stretch out the arms. This is called a child's pose in yoga. And then come down onto your belly. Push into your hands. Lift the chest and stretch out the abs. Good, rest. All righty. We are going to do some yoga, but I want to show you guys one thing first. I'm going to give you guys a mini challenge, okay? And if you do this challenge, you get some points. I think it's 5, Miss Amy said. I can't remember, okay? But so what you're gonna do, this is the challenge. Watch me, okay? You guys rest a little bit while you're gonna watch me. You're going to try to do a squat up against a wall. So you're gonna tape yourself doing this, and then you're gonna challenge someone else to do it. So I don't know if you all do you have Instagram or Facebook? Okay, so you're gonna tape yourself doing it, and then you're going to challenge one of the other students, or you can challenge Miss Amy or Mr. Joe. Just you have to challenge someone else to try and do it, okay? So what you're gonna do is stand up nice and close to the wall, and you're gonna step half of your foot away. So you're still super, super close to the wall. Let me see if I can I wanna show you. Let me move this out the way so you can see properly what I'm doing. So the reason why we're doing this is I'm showing you what's really good form for a squat. So you're gonna get super close to the wall. Can you guys still see me? You're gonna get super close to the wall. You're gonna put your toes right up against the wall first, and then you're gonna step back just half a foot. You're gonna lift your hands up. Remember that prisoner squat we did the other day? You're gonna try and do a prisoner squat right up against the wall. You're gonna push your bottom back and come down nice and slow. See how low you can go, and then try to come back up. That's your challenge, okay? See how close you can get up the wall. I'm gonna show you one more time. So come right up against the wall, let your toes touch, Then bring your feet like half your foot away. Hands up, chest up, bottom goes back, and you're gonna see if you can go all the way down and come all the way up. That's your challenge. Are you guys up for the challenge? You're gonna try and do it yourself, and then when you do it, you're gonna tag one of your other students or one of the teachers or TCs, and you're gonna challenge them to do it as well. And when you do it, you're gonna get points. Miss Amy, I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 points, but that is your challenge for this week. All right, so grab your yoga mat. Let's do a little bit of yoga. All right, actually, I'm gonna do mine sideways just so you can see my form a little bit better. So I'm gonna keep changing angles just so you can see me. All right, we're gonna do this just for only not even 10 more minutes. All right, so come to the top of your mat, feet are underneath the hips, and then you're gonna bring your hands open. So stand up nice and tall, round through the feet. I'm gonna show you guys. This is called Tadasana, or tree, is it tree pose? No, Tadasana, which is basically just a standing pose in yoga. So this is your first pose, right? And then what you're gonna do is walk in the spot for a moment, walk, and then stop. And I want you to have a look at your feet. Notice if one foot's in front of the other, if it's like spaced in different directions. What I want you to do is fix your feet so that they don't have to be directly straight, but they should be parallel to each other. So if one's more forward than the other, bring it back. And then that's gonna be your Tadasana spot, like underneath the hips kind of, and parallel to each other. So everybody, when you stopped moving, wherever you stopped is kind of where your body usually, how you walk. That's your pattern, right? We're gonna stand up in our Tadasana pose, shoulders up and back. Relax the neck. As you inhale, bring the arms up, reach up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and dive down. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms reach up, nice big breath. Look up, exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, come all the way down. Shoulders in line with the wrist. Step back into your plank position. Now lower your body all the way down. Keep your hands where they are. So your shoulders should be pretty much in line with your hands. Point your toes, push your toes into the floor. And now as you lift up, I want you to bend the elbows and lift the chest, but your hips are still on the floor. Relax the neck. This is called baby cobra or cobra pose. Now tuck your toes, come down, tuck your toes. Push into your hands, push into your toes, and lift up, lift your hips. And look towards your halfway up your mat. So this is called downward dog. What you want to do is keep pushing away from your hands and push the back of your thighs even further. Let's take 3 big full breaths here. Try to relax in the neck. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose this time. 2 more times. 1 more. Now bend your knees. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Grab opposite elbows. Do a bit of a ragdoll swap from side to side. And then as you inhale, release the hands. Push your shins away from you to straighten the back. And then come back down. This time, bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, arms reach up. Now you're going to take a big step back with your right foot. Make sure the front knee tracks in the same direction as the toes, and then you're going to bring that back heel down. So now your hips are facing sideways. So if you're facing away from the camera, face me so you can see me. And this is called Warrior 2. So arms are up, shoulder height. Good. Now you're going to bend that front elbow, place it onto your thigh. Keep this leg long and reach the other arm up overhead. lean back. So this is called a side angle pose. We're gonna stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more. Exhale. Now push into the front foot to straighten those legs. And then pivot that foot so that both feet are facing forward. Hands on your hips. We're going to do a wide straddle. So inhale, lift the shoulders up and back, lift the chest. Now hinge at the hips, push your bottom back. Try to keep the legs straight. And then maybe reach your hands on the floor in front of your face. So if you're not touching the floor, bring your feet wider until you do. Leave your right hand on the floor, and the left arm is going to reach up and twist up. Look up if you can, hold here. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down, let's swap sides. So left hand's in front of the face. Inhale, the other arm reaches up, look up. See if you can keep your hips still and square. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Now heel toe your feet in a little bit. Hands on the hips and then slowly lift up. Good. Now we're going to twist to the opposite side. We're going to come into that warrior pose. Bend into that knee and lift the arms up. So you should be on the other side now. This is warrior 2. So arms are at shoulder height. Reach out through the fingers, the knees tracking in the same direction as the toes. Now let's bend that front elbow, place it on the thighs, bring the other arm up and over. Lean back, open the chest. This is your side angle pose. Take a nice big full breath again here. And then come back to your warrior. Place your hands on your hips, straighten that front leg, and heel toe your feet back to center. So again, feet are straight forward. This time we're going to bring our hands behind us and interlace your fingers. Inhale, stretch, open your chest. Try to push your hands down your spine. And then as you exhale again, come down. You can straighten the legs or keep them slightly back. Stay here. Either stay here or try to bring the elbows and the hands away from your bottom. Hold here, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, slowly come up. All right, step your feet back together. We're gonna do one more yoga pose before we finish up. We're gonna do a balanced pose. It's called tree pose. So have your feet underneath your hips. You're gonna try and look at something and stay looking at that thing the whole time to help keep your balance. You're going to either lift, so you're going to lift your left foot, so opposite, well, mirroring me. You're either going to do this, bring your foot in as like a kickstand, or you're going to lift your foot up above the knee, or, oh yeah, either above the knee, below the knee in the calf muscle, or in a kickstand, okay? You're going to try to keep your balance, keep the body nice and straight. Come on up when you're ready. And you're going to bring the knee out to the side and then hands to heart center. So keep looking at your point of reference. This is your tree pose. You can either stay here or you can test your balance and reach the arms up and open up your tree. All right, open up the chest, and then if you really want to test your balance, see if you can look up. Hold here, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back to heart center. Come out of your pose the way you came in. Reach, bring your knee forward, come down, and then let's pedal out the feet. Let's try it the other side. All right, stand up nice and tall, shoulders back. Get strong through the legs. Push your feet down into the floor. Now do the opposite foot, either this, a kickstand, inside your calf muscle, or above the knee. Good, so pull your belly button into your spine. Keep looking at your drishti. That's what we call your reference point to help you support your balance. Your point of gaze. Hands to heart center. Stay here, or if you did it before and want to do it again, open up your tree. Good. hold here or look up. We're gonna stay in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back to heart center. Good, lower down the foot. And then let's do a nice gentle twist. All right, bring your hands to heart center. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Take 3 big full breaths and feel your thumbs against your chest. See how that feels? Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Do that again 2 times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Now bring your thumbs up towards the middle of your forehead. And again, like we did the other day, say namaste. And we are complete. Great job, everybody.
Awesome work. How does everybody feel? Unmute yourselves. You're good?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Awesome. Great job. Okay, so don't forget about your challenge.